I discovered that motivation isn't some inherent trait you're born with. It's a skill. A skill that's deeply rooted in the squishy, gray matter between your ears. That's right, we're diving deep into the science of motivation and how understanding your brain can unlock a level of drive you never thought possible. Remember that feeling of absolute dread when you have a massive project looming, deadlines closing in, and the only thing you want to do is binge-watch cat videos? Yeah, I've been there. I remember one time. But what if I told you that feeling isn't a life sentence? What if you could actually control that feeling, flip the script, and transform that dread into unstoppable momentum? Now, before you think I've suddenly become some peak performance guru, let me be clear, I'm still a work in progress. I still have days where I'd rather wrestle a honey badger than tackle my to-do list. But the difference now is that I understand why I feel that way, and I have tools to combat it. So, what's the secret? How can you rewire your brain for motivation? We're going to explore the fascinating science behind dopamine, the prefrontal cortex, neuroplasticity, and more. We'll also cover practical, brain-based tips you can use today to boost your motivation. But first, let's understand what exactly is happening inside your head when you're feeling motivated. What's one thing you do to try to get yourself motivated? Let me know in the comments below. I'm genuinely curious to hear your strategies. The science of motivation. Okay, let's get nerdy. When you're motivated, a complex symphony of activity is happening in your brain. It's not just about willpower, it's about biology. First up, dopamine. This is the big one. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter that plays a crucial role in reward, pleasure, and motivation. Think of it as your brain's go-getter chemical. When you anticipate or experience something rewarding, your brain releases dopamine. This creates a feeling of pleasure, which in turn motivates you to repeat the behavior that led to that reward. This is why setting goals and achieving them, no matter how small, feels so good. It's literally your brain rewarding you with a dopamine hit. Next up, the prefrontal cortex. This is the brain's executive control center. It's responsible for planning, decision-making, and focusing your attention. Think of it as the CEO of your brain. The prefrontal cortex helps you prioritize tasks, resist distractions, and stay focused on your goals. It's the part of your brain that tells you, okay, cat videos are fun, but you really need to finish that report. A strong prefrontal cortex is crucial for sustained motivation. It allows you to override impulsive desires and stick to your long-term goals. Now, here's where things get really exciting: neuroplasticity. This is your brain's ability to adapt, change, and reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life. Basically, your brain is constantly rewiring itself based on your experiences. This means that you can actually train your brain to be more motivated. By consistently engaging in activities that promote motivation, you strengthen the neural pathways associated with drive and reward. This is how habits are formed. The more you practice, the easier it becomes. Finally, let's talk about reward prediction. Your brain is constantly predicting the outcomes of your actions. When you anticipate a positive outcome, your brain releases dopamine before you even achieve the goal. This anticipation is a powerful motivator. It's why visualizing success can be so effective. By mentally rehearsing the positive outcome, you're priming your brain to release dopamine, which fuels your motivation. Have you ever experienced the feeling of anticipation being more exciting than the actual event? Share your stories in the comments. To help this video reach more people who are searching for information on motivation, please do subscribe the channel and turn on the notification. So, to recap, motivation is driven by dopamine, guided by the prefrontal cortex, strengthened through neuroplasticity, and fueled by reward prediction. Understanding these brain mechanisms is the first step to taking control of your motivation. Now that we know the science, let's get to the practical stuff. How can you use this knowledge to actually boost your motivation? Body, brain-based tips. Alright, here are my top brain-based tips for boosting your motivation. The brain loves progress, it thrives on measurable results and small wins. Instead of setting vague goals like, get in shape, set specific achievable goals like, walk for 30 minutes 3 times a week. Break down large tasks into smaller, manageable steps. This makes the overall goal feel less daunting and keeps the dopamine flowing as you tick off each small achievement. Close your eyes and vividly imagine yourself successfully completing the task. See yourself feeling confident, energized, and proud of your accomplishment. This mental imagery activates reward pathways in your brain, priming you for action. This isn't just wishful thinking, it's a powerful neurological tool. Overwhelm is a motivation killer. When you're faced with a massive project, it's easy to feel paralyzed. Instead of trying to tackle everything at once, break the task down into smaller, more manageable chunks. Focus on completing one small step at a time. This reduces overwhelm and keeps the dopamine flowing as you make progress. Celebrate progress. Reward yourself for your achievements, no matter how small. This reinforces the motivation circuits in your brain. The reward doesn't have to be extravagant. It could be something as simple as taking a short break, listening to your favorite song, or treating yourself to a healthy snack. The key is to consciously acknowledge and celebrate your progress. Practice positive self-talk. Your inner voice has a huge impact on your motivation. Negative self-talk can sabotage your efforts, while positive self-talk can fuel your drive. Challenge negative thoughts and replace them with positive affirmations. Remind yourself of your strengths, your past successes, and your ability to overcome challenges. I like to look in the mirror and say, "You got this." Yes, it feels weird, but I swear it works. What are some of the biggest obstacles that get in the way of your motivation? Share your struggles in the comments, and let's brainstorm solutions together. Now, I know what you're thinking. Sometimes, life happens, demotivation is normal. If you find yourself in a demotivated slump, it is not the end of the world. The best thing to do is acknowledge how you are feeling. Don't beat yourself up, tomorrow is a new day. And believe me, I know this isn't always easy. I still struggle with procrastination sometimes. But the key is to have these tools in your arsenal and to keep practicing. Speaking of practice, let's get some words of wisdom to help you in your day. Now, let's sprinkle in some motivational fairy dust. Here are a few quotes that really resonate with me. Quote 1, motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going. Jim Ryan. This quote perfectly captures the importance of both initial motivation and sustained effort. Motivation gets you off the couch, but it's habit that keeps you moving forward, even when you don't feel like it. Quote 2, your mind is a powerful thing. When you fill it with positive thoughts, your life will start to change. Unknown. This emphasizes the power of mindset. What you focus on expands. If you focus on your limitations, you'll be limited. But if you focus on your possibilities, you'll be amazed at what you can achieve. Quote 3, the secret of getting ahead is getting started. Mark Twain. This is a simple but profound truth. The hardest part is often just taking that first step. Once you get started, momentum builds, and the rest becomes easier. Do you have a favorite quote that helps you get inspired? Please share it in the comments below. Conclusion. So, there you have it, the science of motivation and how understanding your brain can help you unlock your full potential. Remember, motivation isn't a fixed trait, it's a skill you can develop through practice and by understanding how your brain works. Set clear goals, visualize success, break tasks into chunks, celebrate progress, and practice positive self-talk. And most importantly, remember that progress, not perfection, is the key. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more science-based strategies for personal growth. Also, check out these other videos: goal setting, productivity, habit formation, and much more. And in my next video, I'll be diving into the science of overcoming procrastination. We'll explore the underlying causes of procrastination and share practical strategies for breaking free from the procrastination cycle. So, stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Now go out there and conquer your goals.